Alright, mic testing, mic testing. Okay, perfect. Let me go to my main camera. Alright, we're live. And before I say anything else, where's my green screen gone, guys? Actually, yesterday while I was trying to wrap the green screen, I ended up breaking it. So, yeah, I'm gonna get a different green screen. That said, as you guys can tell by the title and thumbnail, I'm going to be starting C++ today, and this is going to be a series indented inside of my programming for 258 series. In my programming for 258 series, my goal was to make a game in general that includes AI slash artificial intelligence, and I gotta learn different components for it. So I'm going to be spending a good chunk of that time learning C++, like 100 days. I thought 100 days would be cool. That said, as you guys could tell by the title and thumbnail, I'm going to be working with, what's it called? Print statements? I forgot. It was called something with data types, variables, and basic data types. So without any further ado, let me go to my gameplay screen. Hey, and I have Sensei out here. Let me say, Sensei, I'm live! Exclamation. Listen up, chat. Vivek is about to step into the arena of C++. Today we're bringing data to our will. We're bending data to our will. No mercy, no bugs, no tears. For compilers only, okay? Only clean code or crash and burn. Reference code the truth, okay? Include IO stream. Okay, guys, I did watch a few YouTube tutorials on this because I didn't want to be a complete egg while coming here. That said, okay. Okay, so we're probably learning about variables first because I can tell that these are variables. And this is called a string name. That's basically a text. Okay, we go with integer main, add a pair of curly parentheses, count name, broken code, your battlefield. Okay, let me actually say something. Let me say, so say, before we start, can you explain me the very basics first question mark, like what is IO stream, and let's see what else, guys. Okay, so I want to know what is IO stream. Okay, I want to know let's see, what does the using using name space std mean, question mark, dot, and what does std mean, question mark. Okay, I want to ask a few more questions. What is the int for, question mark, what does the main mean, question mark, and why is the pair of parentheses outside the main and not indented, question mark. Okay, let's see. Good, you're asking the right questions. If you don't understand the foundations, the castle you build will collapse in the first earthquake. Let's tear this down piece by piece. Include IO stream. What is this? This pulls. Okay, what is it? What it is? This pulls the input slash output stream library. Okay, why? Without it, your program has no idea what count. What? Okay, I did hear YouTubers say this. They were like, this is called cout. I should ask, what does cout mean? I never heard of sin or like cn. Analogy, think of it as bringing tools to your workshop. If you don't include the hammer, you can't use the hammer. Using namespace std. Std stands for standard. The standard C++ library. Inside the library, there are things like cout, cin, string, etc. If you don't use this line, you would have to type std : count. Okay, instead of cout, std : string instead of string. Oh, I think I see maybe. Okay, std : cout. I forgot what were these called. Were they called like less than signs? I remember I watched a YouTuber, they called this something else. I don't think it's called less than signs. Hello world, and then I know what the end line function does. Std : end line. This ends the line. Even /n would work, guys. I did my homework. Example with it: cout less than hello world. which is less than and L. Why some pros avoided? If you write big programs with other libraries using namespace std, you can cause name conflicts, but for beginners it's fine. int main. Main is the entry point the program starts here. When you hit run, the operating system looks for main to begin execution. Integer is int integer. Integer means the function returns an integer. Okay, perfect. In this case, it usually returns 0 at the end to mean program ended successfully. Okay, I did learn about this part as well. It's like today morning I did watch like a YouTuber. There's like a 6-hour long video. In that they were like, if my return returns 1, my program crashed, or it has an error. If it returns 0, it didn't crash. Okay. This is the absolute minimum C++ program. It does nothing but start and exit politely. Okay, number 4, curly braces. That defines a block of code. The opening starts the block of main function, the closing ends it. Indentation, spacing in front of lines doesn't affect the compiler, it's just humans to read. But if you don't indent your code, looks like garbage. Okay, if you don't indent your code, looks like garbage. Example of garbage code. Okay, example of clean code. Honestly, okay. Integer, a data type, it means integer or whole number. Example, integer age 20 means you're storing number 20 in a variable called age. Later, you meet other types, double decimal numbers, char, one character, bool, true or false, string, text. To sum up for you and the stream, okay, include IO stream brings the input output tools using namespace standard, a pair of, I forgot what this was called. Was it called semicolon? Yeah, semicolon. Shortcuts so you can type C out instead of standard 2 colons C out. Oh, okay. Using namespace std. Okay. Shortcuts C out instead of. Oh, I see. Okay. Integer main, the starting point of your program, returns an integer per parentheses. The block of code for main indentation is style, not function. Integer declares. Okay, there we go. This is my question. Let me copy that. Paste it here. Add a bunch of spaces. Let's say by indentation, I meant that. Y isn't the curly braces under the main function question mark. Is it even called a function? Wait, guys, give me a sec. Let me on the fan. It's real hot. Hold up, guys. My headphones are like burning me up. Yes, it's called a function. The main function. Functions are blocks of code that you can call, and the main is special because it's the first one. It's the first one the operating system looks for. I see. Now about your indentation question. When we write this, okay, that curly braces is directly tied to the main function. It opens the body of the function. Think of it as integer main. Here comes a function named main that returns an integer. Everything inside the braces belongs to the function. This ends the function. Why isn't the curly braces under the function? 2 reasons. C++ style conventions. Some coders put the curly braces on the same line. Other put it on the next line. Yeah, this was my question. Both are valid. It just matters of coding style, and different teams follow different rules. Indentation inside braces. The indentation of the function body is indented so you can easily see what belongs to the function. The braces themselves are aligned with integer main, so you don't lose track of where the function begins and ends. Hello, bro. How are you? How are you, Hosted Gaming? I appreciate you joining this stream. Okay, that's it. I feel like I get a general grasp. Let me say, Sunsei. I feel like I get a general grasp. Can we do a question now? Question mark. Guys, I don't know. Should I do broken code question or instructional based? I don't think I'm ready for instructional based. Okay, finally, enough theory. Time to bleed on the keyboard. Here's your first real battle. Fix this broken code so it compiles and prints correctly. You don't dare ask me. Don't Don't you dare ask me for the question. Patch it yourself. Okay, so let me go ahead and copy the broken code. Expected output, my name is Vivek and I'm 19 years old. I'm not 19 years old, guys. Fix it, run it, and show me your version. If you get it wrong, I'll shred your mistakes until you never forget them. If you get it right, I'll praise you like a warrior. Let me get Sensei there. And guys, I did install VS Code. Let me know if you guys can like see the VS Code properly. That said, I did work on just adding a basic function here. If I like run this command, it just says hello world. It's really good. I didn't have more time than this to practice, guys. Okay, that said, let me go with a controller to copy all, paste this. Okay, so this code is apparently broken. Can you make the emulator for my potato laptop? You're looking cool. Emulator for my potato laptop? I've honestly never heard of that. Okay, that said, so first we included IOStream, okay, using namespace std. Let me just zoom out a bit. Okay, we went with integer, added our pair of curly parentheses. We went with integer age 19. Okay, what happens if I run the command? Huh, it says error. Okay, did I like... I'm pretty sure I needed something, right, for this? See out... Was it a semicolon? Guys, I honestly might have to ask Sensei for this part, because like... Okay, let me go to control-A, control-C, get Sensei here. Okay, tell me your PC specs, tell me your PC specs. Honestly, guys, I don't know what specs are. I gotta check that, guys. I'm actually kind of bad on the things I didn't do yet. When I start learning stuff, that's when I actually start improving. That said, let me say, I don't remember what / how to do it. Can you help me with this question mark? Okay, guys, I need to like try doing the questions a few times to get in my brains. Okay, your mistake in your code, integer 9, wrong. 19 is a string text number, not an integer, okay? String name Vivek, wrong. Vivek is not in quotes. Okay, I see. Fixed strings needs double quotes. Would single quotes work? Name versus name. C++ is case sensitive. You declared name lowercase, but you used capitalized name. Okay, you use name uppercase. Isn't this called capitalize instead of uppercase? Compiler screams. Fix use the same exact name. Missing semicolons or semicolons after integer age 19 needs a semicolon. After C outline needs a semicolon. After return 0 needs a semicolon. Okay, basically, do I need a semicolon after like every line? Okay. Alright, let me get Sensei there. Age cannot be a string. Honestly, guys, give you like I'm still getting a grasp of this. Okay, that said, I won't make that mistake again. That was kind of embarrassing because thinking that I knew that age is... I mean, in Python, like when my numbers or when my integers were in strings, they were considered string. When they were like in a pair of quotes, I think it's different here. What, you don't know? Guys, I need to check how much specs I have. I gotta like check all that because like I didn't get the laptop, guys. My sister gifted it to me. That said, count. Okay, need a semicolon, and after 19 I need a semicolon. If I run the command, okay, I'm assuming this is an error. Okay, let's see what Sensei did. First I went integer main, and then I went with integer age equals to 16. Okay, integer age equals to 16. Oh, I think because this is an integer, if I change this to str and then I added this in a pair of quotes, would this be considered a string? Okay, it still gives me an error. Okay, let me change that. Let me actually do control Z's. Okay, string name. That's my string name. Count. My name is name. Okay, string name. So string, and this is going to be name. And I am age. Oh, I see how this works. This is basically like F strings. Like my name is, so C out. This is going to be the output. My name is my string name. So I don't think we use str here. Remember the need for a lowercase in name. Yep, I got it. Okay. Although I am kind of confused because why isn't this blue? Like, I'm assuming that integer typecasted age to an integer, then string typecasts name to a string, and then my output is gonna be my name is name, and I am age. Age is lowercase, years old, and then I end in a new line. Change settings to show output in terminal. That's the problem. Settings in terminal. Is terminal somewhere here? Maybe file. Oh, I see settings. Okay, settings, and then command palette, themes. I think it should be here, right? Oh wait, I think this is the terminal. Oh, there we go. Okay, what do I type in the terminal? Let's see. Before that, let me just run the command. Guys, I should have done this before stream. Okay, let me actually go with a Control C. Get Sensei here. Pasted at a bunch of spaces. Sensei, I feel like I messed up, question mark. Oh, I see exactly where you tripped, soldier. Look at this line. String name, Vivek. The mistake, you use single quotes. Okay, aren't single quotes the same as double quotes, or is that just in Python? In C++, single quotes are only for characters. Which is a single character, like a Vivek is a string, multiple characters, and strings always needs double quotes. Ah, I see. Everything else in your code is perfect. Okay, I see, that makes sense now. Okay, let's say there. Let me change that to double quotes. Okay, let me highlight that. There we go. Now run the command. My name is Vivek and I'm 19 years old. Okay, I think I see. I think I'm ready for an instructional based question. So first we include IO stream, okay, using namespace. Okay, the reason we use namespace is because when we go with count, we can avoid doing std standard 2 : count, something like that. If I run the command, okay, it still prints the same thing. Perfect. What happens if I remove this thing? If I remove that, it still prints it. Okay, so basically, including, like, let me go to Control Z. Using namespace standard with a semicolon, we can, if we do that, we don't need to write std : Okay, let me go with a Control C. Let's say back here. Paste it at a bunch of spaces. Let's say I think I understand a little. Can I get another question? Can I get another question? Question mark. Okay, that's what I like to see. You fixed it cleanly. I didn't fix it, guys. Okay, your first battle is won, soldier. Now let's move on to the next challenge. A little more complex, but still with variables and data types. Broken code number 2. Let me copy that. Okay. See out. These are the outputs. Okay, I think I can read this now. So I typecasted my score to an integer. That could be wrong. Let me actually go to my VS Code and type it. Using namespace, std standard is like a scope, for example, namespace people void talk. Oh, that actually makes sense. Although I didn't learn about void yet, I gotta see what does void mean. Okay, that said, I know I should remove my pair of quotations from there since this is an integer. Pi is 3.14. Okay, double. I gotta ask, what does the double typecasting do? Character, letter. Letters should be in single quotes. Okay, there we go. And then Boolean past. Past is false. False is a string. Okay, if this is the same as Python, this should be false. True or false shouldn't go inside strings. Only if it works the same as Python. And then I went with count. I went with using namespace standard with a semicolon, so I don't need to type standard 2 colons. Okay, I got asked and say what was these 2 less than signs called? I forgot. Okay, my score is my score, and I want to end the line. Count my pi, my string pi is my pi, and then I end. Okay, my letter is letter. I end new line. My boolean is passed. Excuse me, guys. Passed, and then I end the line. Double is a 64-bit float usually. Oh, I see. Okay, if I run the command. Wait, wasn't this supposed to be correct? Should this false be in a pair of quotes? Okay, now if I run the command. Um. Okay, that honestly still feels wrong. Okay, let's see. I went with end here. My pi is my pi. I ended my line. What happens if I go with the comma here? Is pi considered 3 comma 1 4? I'm pretty sure not. Yeah, no, it's not. Okay, let me go with the control Z, control A, control C. Let me get Sensei back here. Paste it at a bunch of space. Sensei. I feel like I messed up again. Dot dot dot. Although it looked like everything is perfect. Question mark. I see exactly where you faltered, soldier. Let's tear it apart. Boolean passed equals to false. C++ is case-sensitive. Boolean literals are true or false. All lowercase. Okay, in Python they were capitalized. False with capital F does not exist. Compiler will throw an error. Fix Boolean false. Return. Okay, you're missing a semicolon or a semicolon at end. Compiler will scream. Everything else, the integer called perfect. Okay, I see. Yeah, you forgot the last semicolon. Sensei, what? Guys, I kept ChatGPT's name Sensei because I thought that would have made the content much more better, and it's like it's kind of fun too. It's a nice name, Sensei. You forgot the last semicolon is missing. Yep. I need to pay more attention on semicolons. I'm like not used to writing them at all. And in C++, booleans are supposed to be lowercase, unlike Python where they're supposed to be capitalized. Okay, score pi letter passed. Perfect. Wait, why is passed 0 and not false? Let me ask that part to Sensei. Go control A, control C. I told you. You guys are like way too smart, guys. I gotta like hold up. Let me catch up soon. Okay, let me paste this. I had a bunch of spaces. Say Sensei. It works. Dot dot dot. Although I have two questions. Two questions. What are those two? Less than signs called question mark. These signs. Dot dot dot. And why does my past return 0 instead of false? Okay, let's see. Good soldier, you're learning fast. Let's cross your questions one by one. The two less than symbols, those are called insertion operators. Sometimes just called stream insertion operators. Okay. Purpose, they insert data into the output stream cout. Okay, think of it like pouring your variables and text into a conveyor belt that goes straight to the screen. The count bool alpha for true/false. Oh, I see. I swear if you say Sensei one more time, guys, it sounds pretty fun. Okay, count two less than signs, score, then I go with my score variable, and okay, score goes first. Core values go next, NL ends the line. Basically, every less than adds another thing to print. Why pass print 0 instead of false? C++, Boolean values are stored internally as 1 true or 0 false. Count does not automatically print true false as words, it prints the numeric representations. So, Boolean passed equals to false with a semicolon. Count to insertion signs, or what they called? I think they were called insertion operators. So cout insertion operator passed prints. Okay, Boolean passed print 0. If you wanted to print true or false as words, you can do this. Count bool alpha tells count to print words instead of numbers. Oh, I see. Okay, I know alpha stands for alphabet, so that makes sense. And then cout insertion operator pass prints false. Okay, example. I see. So can I get another question mark. And guys, I gotta soon move to instructional based questions. The reason I am doing broken code questions is to get a gist of how things work. Okay, let me copy the broken code 3. Expected output, age, weight, grade, is alive, 0, New York City. Okay, let me get say there. Let's go with the control A, control V. Okay, firstly, let's see everything that's wrong. First, I went with integer main, added a pair of parentheses. Integer age. Age needs to not be in a pair of quotations. And then double weight. I gotta ask what the double means. I forgot to ask this time. Okay, so this is going to be 7.5. That's the weight. Okay, character grade B. Okay, since this is a letter, this is going to go in a not pair of quotes, just in single quotes. Boolean is alive. Okay, that's true. And let me change this to alive because case sensitive. Honestly, I feel this would work as well. We can read from ourselves and you can read quietly, that'd be faster. Honestly, the reason I read it is so I understand, and the reason I even teach while I go is so I understand much better. That said, let's see. String city is New York. Since this is a string, I'm going to be converting this to a string, okay, with double quotes. And then I go with cout, insertion operator, my age variable, okay, I mean a string of age, which is going to be my age. Okay, I added a pair of semicolons to everything, and then I want to end line, and then I go with cout, a pair of a insertion operator, weight, that's my weight, I end line, my 0 needs a semicolon as well. Okay, great. Okay, grade looks good, it is case sensitive, it is a character. Okay, and then is alive, it is case sensitive. I just gotta change that to lowercase is. Actually, there we go, this is good. And then I end count, my city is my city, and L, there we go. If I were to run the command, how do I still get an error? Wasn't that correct? Remember true? True. Oh, okay, yeah, guys, my bad. There we go. Okay, in whatchamacallit, in C++, Boolean values are going to be lowercase, not capitalized. Now if I run the command, there we go, age 21, weight 7.50, is alive 1. Why does is alive say 1? Because it is set to true. If it was set to false, I'd get 0. Although if I went with bool alpha, now if I run the command, it's gonna give me false. Wait, let me just close this. Now if I run the command, it gave me an error. Did it have to be alpha boolean, or wait, what was it called? Was it called boolean alpha? Okay, bool is false. I'm pretty sure it was something like bool alpha, right? Guys, I can't remember. Hold up. If you want true or false, bool alpha cout. Oh, I see. Okay. There we go. I just gotta remove this, and then cout bool alpha. Okay, I gotta add 2 more insertion operators and go with bool alpha. Now if I run the command, there we go. Okay, cout bool alpha. Why cout puts bool as integers? Because usually when something is returned true, it returns 1, and if something is false, it returns 0. That's honestly all I understood. That said, let me go to control A, control C, get say here. Okay, paste it at a bunch of spaces. Let's say I used bool alpha instead of just bool. That said, what does the double mean? Question mark. I wasn't asking. Told you to Google that. Why cout? Oh, okay, my bad, guys. Hold up. Why cout outputs bool as integers? Let's see. Why cout outputs bool as integers? Question mark. Let's see. Guys, it's loading. I should start using Chrome. Okay, what is double in C++? Double is a data type for floating point numbers, meaning numbers with decimals. Okay, there we go. C++ C outputs bools as integers by default. Oh, I see. In C++, let me actually show you guys what I'm reading. Here we go. In C++, when you use std standard to colon C out to print a bool value, it outputs 0 for false and 1 for true. This happens because bool values are internally stored as integers. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, so it's more like the machine codes where like it either returns zeros or ones. Like I've seen few machine codes that just say 0 and 1. I'm pretty sure those are called binaries, stored as integers, 0 for false and 1 for true, and the default behavior of a std count is to display them in numeric form. If you want std count to display true or false instead of 0 or 1, you can use std bool alpha manipulator. Oh, I see. Okay, that actually does make sense. Okay, double. It stands for double precision floating point, which basically means it can store bigger numbers and more precise decimal floats. Okay, more bigger numbers. Why not float? Float is single precision, less memory, less precision. About 7 decimal digits. Double gives 15 decimal digits, which is more accurate in real-world calculations. Analogy: integer, whole soldiers, no fractions. Floats, a few soldiers with smaller fraction of scale. Double, an army with high precision. Oh, I see. Hello, what compiler are you using? std cout is standard 2:C out is pronounced standard character out. Oh, I see. Okay, and by compiler, do you guys know? I think this is called an IDE or IDLE. Honestly, guys, I don't know what compiler I'm using. Is this my compiler? I think this is my terminal though. Guys, I should learn those words. Okay, that said, let me go ahead and say, Sensei, can I get a instructional based question now? Question mark. Okay, I want to try instructional based questions. Good. I think I like I like your mind. I think I like the way your mind is hungry. This time you're going to practice taking inputs from the user and then displaying it. This teaches how variables bend into the player's will. Okay, broken code number 4. Wait, didn't ask for an instructional based question. Okay, I think I could do this first. It's G++. Oh, I do remember using G++ somewhere here. Like I went to my command prompt and I typed something like G++ 2 hyphens version, something like that. And then it said something. I forgot what it said though, but pretty sure it said something. Okay, let me copy Sensei's code, delete that or paste it here. Okay, so first I included IOStream using namespace. These are insertion operators. Okay, so hashtag include insertion operator IOStream using namespace standard what was it called? Standard character out. GPT became strict coding surgeon. Hell yeah. Guys, Sensei is way too strict. I can't even tell, like sometimes Sensei says something that literally gets deleted / GPT. It says you have violated or like it's violated their terms of something. Okay, integer main. So integer age. Okay, I didn't set a specific age here. String name. Okay, so I go with cout, insertion operator, enter a age. Okay, I think I should close my insertion operators here. And sin, I honestly didn't learn about sin. I gotta ask that to Sensei here too. Okay, cout, hello, name. And then I need a semicolon here. Okay, and a semicolon here as well. There we go. If I run the command, okay, it gives me a massive error. Although I need to ask what does sin mean first. Let me go with the controller, Control C. STD is just standard. Okay, that makes things much easier to say. Okay, let me paste it here. Add a bunch of spaces. Say, what does sin mean? Question mark. Okay, honestly, never heard of sin. Let's see. Ah, finally, a question that matters, soldier. Listen carefully. What sin is? Sin stands for character input. Okay, but don't be fooled. It's the standard input stream in C++. It's how the program reads what the user types on the keyboard. Analogy, Cout is your megaphone telling the user things. Sin is your ears listening to what the user says, how to use it correctly. Okay, correct syntax. Sin to greater than signs. Oh, I'm glad since I even said I was gonna ask what is that called? To greater than signs is called extraction operator. It pulls the value from the input stream and stores it in the variable. Sin is take input from terminal. Sin is character in as character input. Arrows go over the way in sin. Oh, I think I see. I think I'm getting a brief idea on what it means. Okay, and then I go with integer age. I typecast my age to an integer. I go with Cout, and this is an extraction operator. I go with enter age, closer with a semicolon. Sin, actually no, this is an insertion operator. Enter an age, then an extraction operator age. This is gonna give me my age. Okay, user types 25. Now age equals 25. Wait, is this something related to user input? Okay, your current mistake in broken code, Cout, enter operator, wrong operator, should be an insertion operator. Excuse me guys, I see. You first ask for the input with Cout and receive the input with Cin. Oh, so it is input. Okay, hold up, let me get inside there. Alright, so if I understood it correct, first I go with Cout. That basically asks for an input, okay, and then Cin and receive the input with Cin. Okay, so Cin gives the input. I see. Okay, let me go here, add a semicolon, or like a semicolon. There we go. If I run the command, where do I write my input? I think that's an edit, right? Okay, so since I said the correct code is integer age, string name, Cout, integer, okay, sin, and then an extraction operator, age, okay, and then I go with Cout, enter your name, and then this needs to be an extraction operator, name, okay, Cin age will take input and put the input value in age variable, remove everything, keep one sin and one Cin and one Cout, and compile. Cin reads the input but not directly from standard in, by the way, then see what's happening from there to understand better. Okay, honestly that does sound pretty good. Okay, so I should keep one in, right? Keep one Cout and one Cin. One Cout and one Cin. So what happens if I remove this for now? If I run the command, okay, is this considered an error? I'm pretty sure it is. Name was not declared in the scope. Did you mean name? Oh, it's lowercase. Wait, hold up. String name. Okay, so let me go with lowercase name. Now if I run the command, okay, I gotta cancel this. Then if I run the command, code is already running. There. Enter your age. Okay, it says enter your age. I'll go with something like 17. Cannot edit in read only. Wait, how do I edit then? How do I write my age here? Isn't this how we write our age? Don't feel like we should tutor this guy personally instead of letting him sit with Surgeon GPT, since AI has high chance of hallucinating. Just keep also remove line 11. Okay, let's see. Oh, I think let me go with actually Control Z. Let's keep the N here. Okay. Enter your name and age. If I run the command, it says enter your age. I'll go with, okay, let's go with Control A, Control C. Let's get Sensei here. We pasted out a bunch of spaces. Let's say I can't write a input inside my terminal. It says read only question mark. In PyCharm, it did let me write there. That's how you write, but you need to give permission to VS Code. Oh, go to terminal. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the terminal's somewhere here. Let me close the code. Okay, so that's terminal. Okay, why can't you type some ID editors don't allow? How to fix? Okay, run from a terminal / command prompt, compile your program. Okay, let me copy that. Paste it here. So it says G++, oh my program file name. If I hit enter, it says a fatal error. Which compiler are you using, guys? How do we check compilers? Hold up, let me try searching here, compiler. I did install like VS Code, GCC file name. I am using GCC, I mean like G++. When I was like checking like in my command prompt, let me actually open command prompt. And then I went with something like G++ 2 version. Okay, so I got this. So yeah, I like saw something like this. It says Microsoft Windows. Then G++. I think G++ is my compiler. If that's what compilers mean. Okay, like Mingji. Okay, I think I used MingGW. Yeah, I think I remember that name. He hasn't saved his CPP file. Guys, I should have figured this out before we did this. It's floating in RAM void. That doesn't seem good. Control plus S. Okay, let's go with a Control S. Okay, let's try saving it. Oh, I should. Okay, let me save it on my desktop. There we go. Okay, now it's saved on my desktop. What happens if I run the command? Wait, it doesn't let me run the command. Launch program desktop does not exist. Huh. Run and debug. G++ file name exe file. Okay, let me try that real quick. How do I remove this? Okay, so I should run the command, right, for that. Debug code, run code. Okay, let's run code. Let's go to terminal. Guys, is it just me? I felt like my terminal didn't have all this before. Should I like delete this? Okay, there we go. Okay, run this in terminal. Okay, so I go with G++. File name dot cpp. Okay, asterisk O. File name dot exe. Okay, semicolon. If pair of parentheses. There we go. Okay, let's see. If $s question mark. Then file name. So dot file name dot slash file name dot. Bro, change it with your file. Hold up, guys. Guys, be patient. I'm way too new with this stuff. Okay, hold up. Okay, so my file name. Maybe desktop. Okay, I think I should figure this out. My brain hurts. Read chat, please. Guys, I don't know how to figure out my file name. I should probably do this after the stream. Okay, I think I'll go through after the stream. Don't worry, you're doing good. I appreciate you, God nerd, guys. I should have figured this out off stream. This is kind of embarrassing in a way. In the same way, it's actually kind of funny. G++ untitled 1 cpp dot. Oh, okay. I wish I could like copy it from there. Change it or open new folder. Oh, I have a folder. I have a folder called untitled-1. I have like 2 folders called that. So let me try it. Let's go to run code terminal. Okay, my file name is gonna be untitled -1. There we go. Use code runner extension, just click and run it. Simple. I did install the code runner extension. It says fatal error. Okay, let's figure this out. Do you know what directory it is? Okay, let me actually check what directory it is. Before that, let me go up here and say what is a directory. Let's see. Okay, a book listening individuals. Wait, let me ask in C++. In C++, let's see. Okay, let me get Copilot here. Guys, I need to like learn these words. Like the other day when I was learning Python from my 100 series, someone asked me what a GUI was. I didn't even know what a GUI was that time until I actually checked what it was. Okay, a directory in C++ refers to a folder in the file system that organizes and stores files and other directories. Subdirectories is a container used to structure data heritably, is that how we pronounce this? Making it easier to manage and access files in C++. Directories can be managed using libraries like file system. Okay, no, in Windows. Change file name. Okay, my file from my whatchamacallit, from my file explorer. No, in Windows, when you save the file in that folder in File Manager, right-click and open PyCharm/VS Code. Okay, when you save the file in the folder, directory is just a folder. Oh, okay, I think I understand. I think I understand. Make a folder in desktop and open it in VS Code. Okay, I think I understand now. Let me go with new, create a folder. I'll name this something like C++ directory. There we go. Type dir. Okay, so I opened a C++. I created a folder called C++ directory. Okay, I think the way to get it is going to files and then you need to go into the desktop directory, type cd desktop. Okay, command desktop. Currently our directory is in mini PC or something. Oh, I see. Okay, so you need to go into the desktop directory. So maybe I search desktop directory. Okay, you should have downloaded an IDE with GNU pre-installed. Yo, Viv, new sub, you're doing great. Your trying matters. I appreciate you. Get set, go. That means so much. Okay, that said, guys, I cannot disappoint you guys in that case. Let's see. I want to watch a tutorial, but I have this thing opened. Okay, so file directory. Let me actually get Sensei here real quick. Okay, let me ask Sensei. Bro, just follow me. It honestly doesn't work. Let me say Sensei. How to add a file directory to C++? Question mark. I mean VS Code. Okay, let's see. dir. Where should I like type dir somewhere? Holy shit, buddy, what are you on to C++? So count standards for callout and sin is count instance. Oh, I see. You can type g++ filename.cpp. Okay, -o filename is compile it. Okay, first run g++ version in terminal. Okay, let me go to my terminal. Okay, so I go with g++, so g++ -version, so version. Okay, pretty sure just this. There we go. Did I spell version correct? Okay, make folder in desktop and open it in VS Code. Your question to ChatGPT should be how to set up a directory, open it in VS Code, and run the file from my terminal. Okay, let me ask a question. Okay, let me say, how to set up a directory How to set up a directory. Open in VS Code and run the file. Run the file from my terminal. Okay, G++ 2 dashes. It's not version. It's version, not version. Don't forget one hyphen. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, so let's go with G++, 2 hyphens, version. There we go. It says g++.exe, ref built by MSYS2 project 14.2.0, copyright 2024, free software. It's free software. Okay, I see. / untitled. Try the above code. G++ untitled 1 dot. Okay. I'm losing my mind, guys. I know I should have done this before stream. No, let's be patient or he'll stop trying. Guys, I won't stop trying. I'm like way too whatchamacallit. I forgot the word for it. I'm way too guys, I forgot the word for it. I'll think it later. Okay, let's see. Okay, listen up, rookie. You're asking the right questions. This is about discipline and order. If your base project is a mess, you'll never command your enemy army. Let me teach you how to set up a directory properly in VS Code and run the file from terminal. Step 1. Create a project directory. Okay, pick a location where you want your project to live, then build the cam. mkdir my project, cd my project. Good, it's installed. Just type dir in your VS Code for further understanding. No, you should learn on stream. So we learned too. Honestly, yeah, that is a pretty good idea. You have been sniped. Now make folder in desktop and open it, nerd. Okay, inside make this folder. Okay, my project. Oh, I think I know what this means now. Step 2, open the directory in VS Code. Open VS Code, go to files, open files, select my project. Now on the Explorer on the left, show your folders, src include bin. Step 3, write a simple program. Okay, step 4, compile the terminal. Open the integrated terminal in VS Code, Control plus the backtick under escape. Make sure you are in the project root, my project. Try the above code. In terminal, go to the folder where cpp code is present. mkdir means make a folder and touch makes a file. Okay, I'm your old sub with a new channel. Remember me? Guys, my memory is so bad. Although I do remember you guys, but I kind of forget the name at times. That said, compile with G++. Okay. And then run it. I'm assuming run in my terminal. Okay, if I go here, your growth and hard work is awesome. I appreciate you so much. Get set, go. Okay, so I gotta go to files, and then what was the next step? Okay, so it says create a project directory. Pick a location where you want your projects to live. I want them to live on my desktop. mkdir project cd. Inside, make the folder src include bin. Open the directory in VS Code. Okay, and then go to my project. So open folder. Okay, so I open my folder here. Let me see this. Okay, and then my projects. Now the Explorer on the left shows your folder. My projects. Where's my projects at? I do have one called C++ directory. Okay, I click C++ directory. Bro, I have a software specially generating run for MinGW if you ever need. I think you need. Honestly, I think that myself. Do you trust the authors of this folder? Okay, I think I should go with yes, I trust the authors. Okay, I think I should go with C++, or should I install something like C++ in my directory? So C++. I'm pretty sure when you hit C++, you get like a logo like what I just clicked. Okay, maybe a new file. Make new file with cpp extension. Okay, let me go to new file, and then it should it be a text file? Create a cpp file here. Okay, should it be a text file? Maybe I go to settings. Huh. So new file. Maybe I should name the file something. Create a CPP on your left. So that's, there you go. Okay, on my left. Does that say new file? Oh, there we go. It does say new file. Okay, so should I give? Is this VS Code? Yeah, it is VS Code. Near CPP directory. So that's my CPP directory. Oh, this right here. Control and Control S. Okay, so in that file, I can go with new file. Okay, and then maybe Control S. Control N. Okay, I do remember having this, like when I first installed VS Code, I did see this. They say like generate code. Y main CPP dart.cpp. Oh, C++, cool. No, new file. Okay, new file is right here. So I can go to file, new file. I should name my file something. Select file type or enter file name. Oh, okay. I think I should give my file name. My file name is something like C++. No matching names. Hello.cpp. Okay. Dart.cpp. Control B. Okay, let me type something like dart.cpp. Control B. Name it main.cpp. Okay, main.cpp. It says no matching. This thing. What if I go with Control B? Okay, I see new file. Keep hustling, bro. Your brain works faster than average. You know, you look embarrassed, bro. Guys, I should have figured this out before stream. Left side. Okay, left side under my files category. Okay, should it be a text file or a general file? I think C++. Okay, so my C++ directory is right here. Under my file is there a C++ directory. Okay, I don't see a C++ directory here, so it should be this. It says C++ directory here. Okay, there is a run. Okay, yes, perfect. Show and run commands, search for text, open quick chat, text file. Is there a... I see a search for text here. Is this the same as text file? Okay, I'm leaving. I'll just work on my own engine. Honestly, I appreciate you sticking through the stream, Shadow Prince. I'll definitely figure this out by next stream. Okay, I think text file, right? Okay, where you saw file icon. Here? Or like here? Okay, there's a new file here. Bro, send me meat link. Honestly, I could try that after stream. Okay, I see a new file, new text file. So that's a text file. It says generate code, select a language. Language could be C++. Okay. And then I gotta write a code. So did Sensei like say me to write a code? Okay, let me copy that code. I could paste that code here. Someone really said you did for views 8 mean. Obviously everyone does YouTube for views. Honestly, the reason I started this was because initially I started this in my 100-day series was because I was getting pretty distracted by learning about recursions with Python. I thought if I'm streaming I wouldn't get distracted. Actually, it did help me. Near where C++ directory is, return new file is on bottom of start. So bottom of start. I see C++, select language. Okay, Control S and then name the file has main.cpp or a wish extension. Oh, I see. Okay, Control S. I want to save on my desktop. Name could be something like main.cpp. If I save it, okay. Good luck. I appreciate you. Get set go. Okay, on my anxiety level, click on the left side C++ directory, then mouse right click, then click new file, then hello cpp, user file name and start code. Just give enter after hello.cpp. Okay, what you're doing is impressive. Honestly, I feel I should have like known this before I started streaming. This is like kind of wasting a lot of time. That said, if I open my main code here, okay, I do have like a main file here now, but Run it now. Open terminal. Okay, let me open terminal. So run code. Okay, if I run code, it says hello soldier, but I don't. Okay, there we go, terminal. Okay, I see terminal now. Okay, what should I do in terminal? Let's see. Did Sipsey say something? Okay, compile from terminal, open the integrated terminal in VS Code. Okay, the backtick is under ESC. Make sure you're in the project root, my project. Okay, let me copy that. Now open terminal and enter the code. Open terminal and enter my code. Okay, what was the code? Let's see. Control plus type g++ main.cpp. Okay, so g++ main.cpp. Oh, is it dot main? Okay, let me try ./main.cpp. Okay, did that work? Main cpp, the term main dot main.cpp. Okay. Now, bro, you're showing what it feels like to learn from zero. Guys, I thought after learning Python, I was pretty good with programming. I should have started with VS Code. I would have gotten so much more used to it. Okay, no need for terminal. If you click the play button, and if output comes, you're done. Okay, let me try playing play button. Okay. Okay, I do get the output. I will figure this out off stream though. Okay, it's g++. Okay, so if I go here, run the code, go to my terminal. Okay, it's g++ main.cpp. Okay, -o capitalize main. It says fatal error. Guys, I'll figure this out after the stream. Let's work on the mainstream stuff. Okay, g++. Okay, main.exe semicolon if pair of parentheses colon. Okay, cd. Just type that. Okay, let me go to my one code terminal. Okay, let's try cd. Should I go with the dot dot? The word before greater than in your terminal should be default where main.cpp is. C have to be compiled. You haven't run C files directly like Python. Install an extension named CodeRunner. Honestly, I think I installed the CodeRunner extension. CodeRunner. I thought that was all I needed. Like once my code started running, I would have been good. Was it here? I think it was here. Okay, I feel like I installed CodeRunner. Like it says installed. Because like I can run my code, but then something feels missing. Okay, let me cancel that. Okay, then go to settings, search run in terminal. Okay, settings, terminal. Is it the command palette? I don't see my command palette. You can install the extension which allows you to run it like Python. You need CodeRunner. I did install CodeRunner. Like, is it by Junhan? cd after that dot main cpp. Okay, so if I like close this, cancel that, in my terminal after cd, okay, cd after that, so cd dot 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 / main.cpp. is it that positional parameter cannot be found that accepts argument? Bro, we have to convert it first in exe. That is correct. One control plus comma. Yes, I think you can select the code and right click. Select the code and right click. One code. Okay, the code does run. I think I can use this run code. I'll figure out this part after the stream. Right now your main.cpp is in desktop, but you're running g++ and C++ directory, which is different. Okay, no, bro. cd dot dot. Just use my code. Okay, guys, I'm a little confused about the code. You code and you don't even know how to do this stuff, guys. I'm used to coding in PyCharm. That was like way easier. Just do. Okay, let me try that. Okay, should I run that as a code or like in my terminal? Just do ./main. There we go. Should I run it here? ./main. If I run the command now. Okay, go to preferences, control plus colon, then search run in terminal. Okay, so go with control colon. Okay, search run in terminal. Run in terminal, there we go. Okay, code runner, whether to run in terminal. Should I check this? He's level 1 in Python infant. Guys, I am a pretty beginner. I really have to figure it out my own, but he has so many people to teach. He's still the... No, you don't send your code. Let him learn and figure it out. You'll have patience. Leave him, to be honest. He's never seen a compiler before. All he sees is a black box. Yeah, I guess so. Yes, yes, check. Okay, I check this. Okay, and then maybe backup and sync settings. Should I go with that? Okay, I should have honestly done it before streaming. I could like, let's see. Let's check a YouTube tutorial maybe. Honestly, I will check the YouTube tutorial after I'm done streaming. For now, I'll just learn like the basics and I'll do this off stream. Okay, that said, let me go ahead and get Sensei back here. The first step, cd dot second step dot main. Okay, cd. Should I like type that exactly like that is? Okay, let me get Sensei there. Okay, then on your code, you can click run button and you're good to go. Honestly, if I like hit run button, like if I go with control Z right now, if I hit my run button, it's still like, I think it runs. Like it says hello soldier. I think it printed what it was supposed to. First step CD, what does that mean? Second step, it's fixed. Okay, I think it's fixed. Alright, that said, let me get Sensei here. Okay, let me go all the way down, say Sensei. I feel like it's fixed. I'll work on it a bit off stream. That said, can we get back to our practice questions, question mark? Okay, there it is now. It's in terminal. It's running properly. Honestly, I think that it's been running like that. I don't know if I was seeing something wrong. Okay, good soldier, you fixed your base cap. Now back to training. No slacking. Broken code 5. User input. I do want to go with instructional based questions. Probably I'll go after this. Expected output pizza 3. It should show. So you love pizza and you eat 3 plates. Okay. Mission 1. Fix the operators. Okay. Let me copy that. Good Sutsi there. Unless your problem wasn't trying to run in terminal. Honestly, my problem was when I like ran the command, it didn't let me add a user input like how it does in Python. In Python, like if I just type input, a pair of parentheses, add a pair of quotes, and type something like enter a input, I could like type a input. Here it said cannot type or cannot edit in the terminal or something like that. Be aware, code runners okay for code snippets. If you have multiple files, then it will break. Okay. C++ might suck your blood a bit, lol. Don't give up because you're one of the fast learners. To be honest, guys, I feel I'm the complete opposite. I'm kind of slow. Okay, bro, read my comments and ignore. Okay, I didn't ignore the comment, guys. I didn't understand most likely. Okay, let's see. So first we go with we include IO stream using namespace standard. We go with integer main. Go with string. We create a string favorite food. Since this is a string, it is going to be in a pair of double quotes. Okay, string. Okay, what do I want to convert to a string? Let's go with pizza. Actually, string favorite food. I think that was correct. Okay, so string is a favorite food. Integer is a quantity. C out. Okay, and insertion operator. What is your favorite food? C in and I forgot what this was called. Exertion operator. Fast food. 100% gets a go. Get Ming GW644 compile executable for Windows. Get Scoop first. With that, you can easily install all developer tools via terminal. When you compile with G++, you need to then run with .file name. It's usually case sensitive. Oh, I see. For be careful what you put after 0. Okay, cin Insertion no, I don't think that's exsertion operator. Okay, CN fast food. Okay, I did go with CN here. Why does it show an error? Do they like tell what error it is? At the end of line 8, semicolon. Oh, okay. Semicolon after everything, honestly. The end of line 8. Wait, is this where the line 8 ends? And then I don't think I need a semicolon here. No, I do. C out should end with semicolon last. Okay, C out ends with semicolon. C out ends with semicolon. Okay, maybe I zoom out a little. Okay, C out. Semicolon missing. Okay, I need a semicolon here. And maybe I added semicolon there. Should I add one here as well? Save food. Case sensitive. Okay, I keep forgetting the case sensitivity. Oh my gosh. There we go. C out is case sensitive. Okay. Okay, if I were to run the command now. Let's see. It says hello soldier. Why does it still say hello soldier? Let's see. So this is IO stream. So you love okay, bro, I'm out. It's almost 2 a.m. where I'm at. Honestly, I appreciate you joining or sticking to the stream. Jokes I'd go. I'll catch you in the next stream. Don't let negative comments pull you down. I'm sleepy. Honestly, yeah. Like, I don't think it's negative comments. Like, I think they're just trying to help me. Okay, let's see. So I think, am I running like a different file? Okay, so debug. Run file. Why does it run hello soldier instead of what my favorite food is? Oh, I think because that's the terminal, not the output. Maybe problems? No, I think I need to go to outputs. Now if I cancel this and run the command again. Okay, why does it keep printing hello soldier? Control S. Oh, should I always go with the control S? Okay, went with control S. Run code. There we go. Main CPP error end1 was not declared in the scope. End1. Okay, since end1 is, I think, end1, so new line. Excuse me, guys. Good night. I'll watch you after I wake up. Save the file, bro. I think I did press Control S, like Control S. Okay, now let me try running. It says end1 is missing. Plates. Okay. Let me go to Control A. Control C gets say here. It's not end1. It should be end L. Oh, it's end L. Wait, did it say end1? Okay, I didn't have an end in new line. Instead, could I like go with this is C out. I could go with a /n. Okay, that is for new line. Wait, was it like \n? I'm pretty sure it was something like that. But your video quality is too good now. Oh, is it? Okay, yeah, I don't know what I did that the video quality improved. Make Control F and search for end1. Control F end1. Oh, it was right there. Okay, so it says end L. Okay, I want to end my line. Alright, it was way too back. I should have checked that. If I run the command. Okay, I gotta save it, right? So I'll go with Control S. Press Alt Z to toggle wrap over extended files. Oh wait, does that work? Wait, let me scroll in. Okay, I gotta go with Control Z. That does work. Okay, and L. Now I go with Control S, I save my file, and then I run the command. Can you zoom out so I will see all the code? Honestly, yeah, I think that I zoom in because I think that you guys can see. Wait, it's asking what's your favorite food. Can I say something like, I can type now? Hold up, guys. I don't know what I did, but apparently if I like zoom in, I can actually type now. Let's go with pizza. Honestly, I don't like pizza, but how many pieces you ate? 5 pieces. Guys, what did I just do? Like, how can I type? Before, it did not let me type for some reason. That said, Okay, you learned fast, bro. Guys, I do not know what did I do. I just smashed random buttons. Apparently it worked. I guess I chalk it up to good luck. Alt Z. Okay, let's paste this. Add a bunch of space, let's say it works. It works! Exclamation. And I can add input in my terminal as well. Dot dot dot. I don't know what did I even do. Although it's definitely what the people from my stream recommended. Guys, I appreciate you guys so much. I honestly wouldn't. I would have spent like 6 hours figuring that out. I appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, little bro is a fast learner. No, that's because of the run in the terminal. That's why you can type previously your output was on output, which doesn't allow input, only outputs. Oh wait, did I run in my terminal? Oh, okay, I see. Okay, that makes sense now. It does. What if I run it here? Oh, that makes sense. So in my terminal, I can add stuff, not in my output. What if I like set my this thing to output real quick, then cancel, go with the control S. Now what happens if I run the command? Okay, it doesn't run there. So basically, I think stuff where they don't need inputs, that runs in the output section, and where I need to add a user input, that runs in my terminal. Is that what it is? Okay, let's get Sensei here. Let's see what Sensei said. Yo, soldier, you've just proven you can take input, process it, and spit it back out like a war machine. This is the core of programming, a dialogue between human and machine. That confusion earlier, totally normal. Every rookie thinks the terminal hates them until they learn how to tame it. You just did that, now you've gotten full control. Your program talks and listens. Where this leads, right now you've got C out, output, the voice of your program, C in, input, the years of your program, variables, your memory troops. The next evolution is combining these with math and logic to make actual progress that do something useful, like a calculator, a guessing game, or even a dialogue system. Okay, I think I'm ready for instructional based questions, guys. Let me say, Sensei, I think that I'm ready for instructional based question now, and not broken code. Dot dot dot. Although, can the instructions be clear? Okay, there are so many typos. It's maybe because you didn't had a input. You don't need to write return 0 colon. Compiler will automatically assume it for you. Currently, all your code is output will be in the terminal, so you won't need to switch back. Okay, bye, good night. Okay, I honestly appreciate you sticking through the stream, monster. I'll catch you in the next stream. No, that's because run in terminal. Okay, I see. Good, you've graduated from patching broken bones to building whole bodies. From now, I'll give you clear instructions, no broken code. You must write it yourself from scratch. Instructional question number 1. Write C++ program that asks the user for their first name and age. Store them in variables. Print a sentence like your name is Vivek and you're 19 years old because I am 17. Rules of engagement. Use C in for input. Use C out for output. Don't forget semicolons. Keep variable names meaningful. First name, age, Excuse me, guys. Okay, I think I understand. So all I gotta memorize is include IO stream and using name std. Okay, if I go with a control A, delete this whole thing, scroll all the way here. Now let me go ahead and add a hashtag. I want to include something. I want to include, I forgot to ask what are these called, like these one / greater than and less than sign together. Okay, this is going to be my IO stream. I'm pretty sure it's lowercase, and then I will be including something. So I forgot what it have to include. Is it include including was it math? I forgot, guys. I might look at the reference for this tiny part. Okay, I don't gotta include. I gotta type using namespace std semicolon. So I gotta go with using. Okay, so using namespace. There we go, using namespace, semicolon. Actually, standard std. There we go. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then I needed to define a main function. My main function will have a pair of parentheses, and outside my pair of parentheses, I will add a space and go with a pair of curly braces. Okay, didn't I need to type define because this is a function? What if I just go with main? Okay, I think main works. Okay, next up, I gotta indent this inside of main. There we go. Maybe delete this line. Okay, I'll go with tab for indenting. It was init main. It was integer main. Okay, there we go, integer main. Okay, that makes sense. Skip what you can't remember, and you see when you got errors instead of referring to code. That actually sounds pretty good. Okay, so what was my what did I have to do? Let's see. Okay, so ask the user for the first name and age. So I'm pretty sure first I gotta create something like integer. I'm gonna typecast my age to be an integer, and then a semicolon, and then I'll go with a string. Okay, string is gonna be my name. I'll add a semicolon. Okay, what else? So ask the user for name, age, store them in variables, print its intents. Okay, so that's basically my name and age. Now I gotta go with cout. So cout an insertion operator. Okay, so an insertion operator. I'll go with age, case sensitive. Did I need to add colons here? I forgot. And then I go with another insertion operator. Actually, since I'm asking for outputs, I will go with, since I'm asking for user input, I will go with cout. Actually, cin. My cin is gonna have a I forgot what was this called. Was it called extortion operator or something? Okay, this is gonna be my name. Add a semicolon, and then I'll go with another cout. This is gonna be with an insertion operator. Wait, hold up. Cin. I think cin should be my age as well because that's the input. Okay. That's the output, that's the input. So C output, C input. And then this C output is going to be my name with a semicolon. And then my C input is going to have a extortion operator. I gotta also say what that means again. This is going to be my name. Okay, now, let's see. Now, to print it, I gotta most likely go with... I remember, actually. I gotta go with 2 insertion operators, and then I gotta close them up maybe? No, I think that's wrong. Oh, I gotta go with cout. Okay, I go with cout and then 2 insertion operators. This is gonna be my age. Maybe I close it as well. Actually, I won't close it. I'm gonna add something else. This is gonna be... Wait, actually, I think this is gonna be a string that's gonna be something like my name is... Hold up, guys, I actually think I understand. This is gonna be name, and then 2 more insertion operators. I'll go with I am age, I am space, 2 more insertion operators. This is going to be my age, 2 more string, years old. Okay, there we go. Okay, after that, maybe I go with 2 more insertion and go with an end line and a semicolon. Said I, how are you doing, Beep2? I appreciate you joining the stream. Age, it should be a string, not a variable. Oh, string. Okay, hold up. Age. Age is a string. I think I know what that means. Name is a string. I think age is an integer. It should be a string, not a variable. I recommend adding a comment at the end of each line of the code so you You'll see a few things you might be doing wrong, right? Honestly, yeah, that does sound pretty good. Let me actually go here. I do remember how to add a comment. So, first I gotta go with a forward slash and then a asterisk. Okay, and then I go how big of a comment I want. Okay, maybe this comment is gonna be something like variables. There we go. See out age. Could you examine the score? Examine the score? What does that mean? Okay, wait, age is gonna be. It wasn't like age a number? Would it make sense if my age is a. Oh, wait, see out. So. There we go. Age is a number though. Could you explain this code? Guys, I feel like I'm the wrong person to explain this code. Okay, that said, what I actually understood from this code is basically we include the IO stream. IO stream is like a library that consists of all this. Guys, fact check me. I don't think I should be explaining this right now. I can explain like Python code. That said, today is my day 1 in C++, so let me try explaining it though. The integer main, although guys, do not try learning what I'm explaining, might be wrong. The integer main is like our function, and then we add a pair of curly parentheses, and the code that goes inside of it is basically it's basically what goes inside of our function. Like, we typecast our age to an integer, although the age wouldn't make sense. Our name would make sense to be an integer, I mean a string. No, when using cout, you don't have to worry about type conversion, so age doesn't have to be a string when printed. This less than operator are normally for bit shifting in C++. Overload means the operator is multiple defined. You can think of few shifts in or out your variables in the stream. I see. Okay, let me actually remove this and try running the command and see what happens. Okay, if I were to run the command, this is my terminal. It asks what's your... Wait, okay, I think I forgot to save it. Let me go with the Control S. That saves the command. If I run my code... what if I go to output? Wait, should I lock? Okay, I think I needed to lock. Wait, never mind. Okay, if I run the command, run c/c++ file, maybe run code. Oh, it does say I am 0 years old. My name is... Okay, I am 0 years old. I am maybe a space. There we go. Now I've run the command. Maybe I should like cancel this, go with the Control S to save, and then I've run the command. Okay, why is there no space between age and my years old? I think I added a space there. No, run again. When you ran previously, it wasn't stop the previous execution. It didn't stop it. Okay, my name is name. It doesn't print the name. Okay, honestly, my house is part to Sunset. Let's see. Let's go to Control C. Get Sunset here. Paste it. Add a bunch of space. Let's say. Two questions. So the first question is that should my name be in a pair of quotes question mark? Even though I typecasted it to a string. Secondly, it doesn't show in my... Actually, no, I think that was the only question. To a string. Whoa, wait, first try adding comments. What is all with C out and C in? What is all with C out and C in? You'll figure it out. Okay, so what is all with C out? Let's think. C out should basically be, this is my output, and that's going to be my input. This is what my user is going to input. Okay, wait, hold up. This is, maybe I'll go with 2 forward slashes and type output. Okay, and this is gonna be input. 2 more forward slashes, input. Okay, forward slashes. There we go. That's output, that's input. Input is basically when the user types something. C out, console out. Oh, so C stands for console. Okay. Guys, maybe let me hydrate my lips. I think I should drink some water too. Hold up. Okay, let me drink some water. I think I need to be hydrated to like process more information. Okay, let's see. That's C out, my name. Okay. This is the insertion operator. That's the exertion operator. My name is name. I'm going with my name variable here. So, okay, why could my name be 0? My name. Should I go with digit? Okay, I think my name is. Should I go with CN? No, that wouldn't make any sense. Char out. Char out. Okay, should I go with char out here? So like char character output. Confuse fscan. Honestly, I've never heard of fscan. Make your comments a bit more expressive. Example, outputting values of age, getting input and storing to age variable. Okay, let's see. Outputting values of age, getting expressive. Okay, to age variable. Okay, that should be good. Although why is it not working? I actually might ask Sensei. Okay, let's see. Rookie, you tried to outsmart the machine, but just got yourself caught. Let me strap this down for you. Your first question should name be in quotes. No. Here's why. String and code like Vivek are wrapped in quotes because they are literal values. Variables of type string, like name, are containers that already hold you. Okay. You don't put quotes around the container, so string name equals to Vivek, quote literal, count name, no quotes, variable. Okay, I see. C out or console out, age, console in, age, less than, greater than. Actually, insertion, exertion, age, and C out name is actually correct. Hold up, let's see. Okay, so when I do that, okay, so C age, C out age. Huh, that sounds like it might work, but I can't like phrase it. That's shed. Let's see your mistake. You did C out insertion age, C in exertion age. Okay, and C out insertion name, C in exertion name. That's backwards. Count should prompt the user with a message, not print the variable before it even has a value. Count should prompt the user with a message. C out. Okay, did I go with C out name? Oh wait, hold up. I think. Okay, C out is the output. This output is being shown. C in is my variable. Okay. Same for name. Include iOS. Okay, so C out is the output that's shown in the screen. This is the variable. Oh, I think I see. Just add quotes in C out value. Okay, I think I see, guys. Okay, I won't mess up this time. Let me go ahead and delete the whole code. Let me add a hashtag. Currently, you're printing value age, which has nothing. Then you try to get its input. Show that they should enter something. Example, age, name, etc. Okay, now I understand what you guys mean. Oh yeah, what it's showing you. Okay, so first up, I'll go ahead and start off by adding a hashtag, and then I'm going to include IO stream. So I'll go with include. I need to ask, what does this mean, these two signs? This is going to be my IO stream. Okay, and then I think I remember this part. I'll go with using what was I using, guys? Let's see. I included IO stream using something standard. Using STD. Okay, was it using? I actually might check the reference real quick just for that using part. Okay, it's using namespace. So using namespace STD. Okay, and then I'll go with an integer main. Add a space. Go with a pair of curly parentheses. Okay, and then let me indent this part, namespace std namespace. Okay, and then I go with, let's see, integer main. So I go with integer main. First, let me get my variables. To get my variables, I could type something like the first variable is going to be age. I'll typecast my variable age to an integer. So integer age is going to be ending with a semicolon, and then I'll go with a string name. My string name is going to be ending with a semicolon as well. Okay, and then let me go with a cout. This is going to be my output. My output is going to be having a insertion operator of something like enter in a pair of parentheses. Since this is going to be a text, so I'll go with something like enter a name. Okay, and then cin is going to be my input. So console input is going to be let's see, two exertion operators, because I'm going to be getting an input. Okay, and then I'll go with a pair of braces, maybe add a semicolon here to exit. There we go. I'll say something like, this is going to be my age, actually name. There we go. Okay, and then I'll go with a cout. Cout, I want to get a output on my console with insertion operators. This is going to be a string of something like enter a age. Okay, and I'll end with a semicolon. I'll go with console in exertion operator. This is going to be my age. Okay, and then I'm gonna return a output. Okay, this makes so much sense now. Oh my gosh, there's no way I actually understand this part. Okay, I'll go with console output. My output is going to be two insertion operators. I'm going to insert an output of my name first. Actually, not of my name. I think my name. I might go with a text, something like your name is. I think this should be this your name is. Okay, let's see. Pair of parentheses or like colon, and then I'll go with two more insertion operators. This is going to be the name variable, which is typecasted to an integer. Maybe two more insertion operators. I'll go with you are 8 years old, so you are space. I'll go with two more insertion operators, age, two more insertion operators, years old. This is going to be in a string. Years old. Maybe I add a space before years. There we go. And then I go with two more insertion operators, add a end line, close it with a semicolon. Okay, your name is name. I might go with an end line here as well, because I want to end a line here. So two more insertion operators, I'll go with end line. There we go. Wait, if I end a line, I can add this. Okay, in that case, let me copy this part. Let's go with another cout. I'll go with cout, two more insertion operators. You are, let's see, this is going to be in a string. You are two more insertion operators. I'll go with age. Maybe zoom in a bit. Okay, you are age, 2 more insertion operators. Let me go with a pair of parentheses. I mean a pair of quotes. Years old. Maybe add a space there. Okay. And then I'll add 2 more insertion operators and go with end line. Okay, and lastly, I'll go with return 0. Return 0 at a colon. If I were to run the command, it takes me to the terminal. My name is, I am 0 years old. Press Alt Z to enable word wrap so you won't have to zoom in and out. Alt Z. Oh, okay. Alt Z. Oh, I hit Control Z. My bad, guys. Alt Z. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do a Control S. Okay, Control S saves it. Let me run the command. Okay, does it say me anything? Does it say to enter my age? Maybe an output? Okay, that's strange. I feel it's correct. Let me actually go with a Control C. Get Sensei here. Okay, let me paste it. I do a bunch of spaces and say Sensei. I feel like the code is correct, but when I run the command, I don't see anything, question mark. Huh, Vivek, you wrote the code correctly, but you're making a rookie mistake in execution. Listen closely before I lose my patience. This problem, you don't see anything. That usually means one of two things. You didn't compile it before running. You must always g++ file.cpp output $dot output, or you compiled but you're running the wrong file / output name. Tip, inside the terminal you can press the up arrow key, then enter your code is fine. Correct. Okay, I should run this in my terminal. Let me try running. Let me copy that. Okay, so main cpp or file name hyphen lowercase o main tells g++ to create an executable file named main. .main runs it. Okay, I'm pretty sure I know something about .main because in Python I learned about if dunder name equals dunder main. I didn't go in depth with it. Bonus small issue, your output messages need space to look nicer. Okay. Okay, notice the space. Da, da, da. Okay, let me go Sensei there. Alright, if I run the command, let me go to my terminal and paste that. Configure terminal settings. Terminal integrated allow controls 3 settings. Backup and sync. Should I go with backup and sync? Oh, I didn't sign in. Should I sign in or something? I don't know. Okay, let me just cancel that for now. How do you remove this? Okay, I guess I don't want to backup and sync. To run previous code command, which is what VS Code was executing to run. To run previous code command. I see. Guys, how do I avoid the sign up stuff? I can't even take it to my second desktop. Oh, I think I just canceled this. Why is this still stuck here? Not needed. How do I remove this, guys? This guy is stuck here. Right click. Let's see. Actually, let me try it. Give me a sec, guys. Let me just go to my... Let's see, Birdback screen real quick. Let me just sign in. It says sign in with Git. Or mic testing. Guys, I feel like my stream crashed real quick. Let me go to my gameplay screen. Mic testing. Guys, I feel like my stream crashed real quick. Let me go to my gameplay screen. There we go. Okay, I felt like my stream crashed. Now mine. Alright, let's see. Main. Okay, the code runs. Main cd, the terminal. Let me go to debug console. Okay, why doesn't it run here? What happens if I lock? Open output in editor, save output as, export logs, import logs at compound log. Open output in editor. Okay. Does it print an output? Code language is not supported or defined. Okay, why does it not work when I run the command? It takes me to my terminal. Oh, it says enter a name. Hold up, guys. I think I'm just blind. Let's go with something like fake. Age, something like 17. Wait, hold up. It actually does work. What was I? Where was I messing up? Guys, I do not understand where was I messing up. Okay, let's go with there. Maybe a space right here. Now from the command, okay, now it doesn't say enter age. Okay, it does say. I gotta wait a second. I gotta wait a minute or something. Hold up, let me go with the age is something like 17. Okay, why is there no space between R and 17? You are space and then enter a age. My enter age could go with a colon if I run the command again. Okay, it takes a minute for the enter your name to come. Let me go with fake age. Did I save my? Let me go with Control S. Now if I run the command, okay, can I go with? It says PSC user open in window. What if I go with hi? The term hi is not recognized as the name of the command-led function script. Didn't it like, if I go with Control S and then if I run the command, I wait. Okay, it does work. What was that first error for? Okay, let's go with something like a fake. And then I'll go with age 17. It says you're 17 years old. Okay, perfect. It does work. All right. You're in PowerShell / Terminator. Up arrow key and enter. Okay, let me try the up arrow key and enter. So up. Oh, it does work. Okay, that actually does work. Oh wait, let me go with the Control Z there. I'll go with something like, I don't know, I'll go with Sarah now. Age 26. Okay, your name is Sarah, you're 26 years old. Okay, perfect, it actually works. Not anymore in your application. Oh, I see, let me go to Control C, get Sudsay back here. Okay, I think I figured it out, guys. I mean, I didn't figure it out, you guys just like spoon-fed me. Let me say Sudsay. I feel like I understand now. I just need more practice. So, can we do a few more instructional based questions? Question mark. Okay, let's see. Good, that's the far I want to see. You've grasped the basics, but if you think I'll let you off with one little program, you're delusional. We're going to drill this until you can do it in your sleep, okay? Instructional question number 2. Write a program that asks the user to enter two numbers, store them in variables, print their sum, difference, product, and quotient. Each of its own line. Okay, rules: use integer for the numbers when dividing. Remember, dividing two integers gives an integer result. Add a space. Okay. Alright, if it works the same as Python, I think I could do this. Okay, namespace. Let me go to Control A, delete this whole thing. Let me start off by adding a hashtag and then let me include something. Let me honestly, before I include, I do want to ask Sensei what does these two things mean? The greater than less than sign. Should say before I do the question, I had a question dot. What is this called? What is this called? Question mark. Add a bunch of spaces. Go with the less than and greater than sign. Huh, good question, boy. Those symbols are called angle brackets or sometimes chevrons, is how you pronounce it. In C++, they are most famously used in include directives. Hashtag include IOStream. Okay. My header edge here, the angle brackets tells the compiler to look for the file. I see. Okay, let me get Sensei back there. Okay, so firstly I go with what are they called? Angle brackets. I go with a pair of angle brackets, and then I go with IOStream. I want to include IOStream in my program. Is this something like importing stuff? Like in Python, I go with import pygame, and from pygame.math import vector2. Is it something like that? Okay, then let's go with I gotta go with namespacing. So what did I have to add with namespacing? Let's see. Was it include? Okay, no, that's include. Include is up here. After include, I should go with something namespacing. Was it Was it use or using? Using namespace. Okay, I think this is correct. Standard. This is going to be semicolon. Okay, yeah, perfect. I think that was correct. Alright, next up, let me go ahead and define a main function. Okay, actually not define. I'm going to typecast my main function inside of an integer, add a space, go with a pair of curly braces, and then hit enter. Now, I'm going to be adding a few variables. The first variable is going to be something like, let's see, let me indent, tap to indent. Okay, so let's see, integer main. I go with main, and then let's see. First, I'm going to typecast integer. What was Sensei's question again? Ask the user to enter two numbers, store them in variables, print their sum. Okay, so first number, two numbers, store them in variables. I might need to create an integer and a float in that case. Okay, so integer could be something like number. Huh. Okay, and then I'll go with something like string. String is going to be, actually I think I don't need string. Since I just said ask the user two numbers. Okay. Alright, so now first I gotta ask the user for two numbers. So let me go with a command output. This is going to be command output to insertion operators, and then let's see, I'll go with something like, this is going to be a string, so in a pair of parentheses, float in CPP is written as double. Oh, okay, okay, CPP actually means C. Okay, yeah, that actually makes sense. So instead of float, should I write double instead here? Okay, because when like calculating stuff, it's always recommended to use floats, if I'm correct. Let me say enter first number. There we go, enter first number. Okay, and then I'll go with a console in. Was it called console? Console in. Console input, which is going to be having an exertion operator. I'll go with a pair of parentheses and then type something like, actually I won't type something, I'll go with my number variable. Add a semicolon, and maybe add a semicolon here as well. There we go. Okay, and then let me go ahead and add a cout. This is going to be my console's output. My output is going to be having two insertion operators. There we go. Okay, and then let me go ahead and add, let's see, type something. Let's say a string. Your answer is, okay, I can go with this. Your answer is, actually your result would sound much better. Your result is this. Go with two more insertion operators. Let's see. I could go with something like my number variable. Okay. Okay, case sensitive. There we go. Okay, I might go with two more insertion operators. Actually, let me go ahead and like copy that, paste it here. Okay, and then shift tab to de-indent. Okay, and instead of first number, I'll go with second number. There we go. Okay, so I'll go with number plus number. There we go. Okay, and then I'll go with two more insertion operators, and I'm going to end my line with a semicolon. Okay, and then maybe I'll drink some coffee. You need two variables? Oh wait, do I need two variables? But okay, does my variable names have to be different? I can go with, this is going to be my num1, and then I'll add one more for double. I'm going to typecast it to a floating point number. This is going to be my number 2. There we go, num2. Okay, add a semicolon. Cout, this is going to be num1. This is going to be my first number. That is going to be my second number. Okay, and then I'll go with num1 plus my num2. And then I end my line. Your sum goes for addition, right? Your sum is that. And then I go with another cout, two insertion operators, a string, your result is sum for addition. Your difference, I could go with subtraction. Your difference is, let me go with two more insertion operators. New line. I think n new line gets it to a new line. That said, let me go with two insertion operators. I'll go with my num1 variable minus my num2 variable. Two more insertion operators. Honestly, instead of end line, I could go with a forward slash and n. I'm pretty sure that works as well. Okay, apparently it is not. I did watch a YouTuber use this forward slash and n. Okay, end line. And then I'll go with another cout, two insertion operators. Let's go with a string that says your result. Your result is this is going to be multiplication. I'll go with two insertion operators, num1 asterisk num2. Okay, two more insertion operators. I will end my line. It should be in quotes. Oh, it should be in quotes. Okay, let me try that then. Two insertion operators. Okay, and instead of having a end line, I'll go with a pair of quotes. New line. Oh, that does work. I actually might use that only. Okay, I'll go with cout. Two insertion operators. Let's go with your quotient next. Your quotient is, let's see, the quotient could be something like two insertion operators, num1 divided by num2. Although, is this the same as Python in this case? Because can I use a floor division, which is basically two forward slashes? Okay, I think I'll check that out. Okay, let me go with two more insertion operators. Add a pair of quotes, go with forward slash end. Alright, and then lastly, let me go ahead and return 0. Return 0. Okay, maybe delete some extra spaces from here. Alright, if I were to run the command, I'll give it a sec. It says enter a name. Oh, I forgot to save my command. I'll go with Control S. That saves it. Now if I run the command, I hit the up arrow key in my terminal. Main. Okay, I hit the up arrow key again. Huh. I hit the down arrow key. Let's go with something like hi. It should be forward. Wait, yeah, am I reading that correct, guys? Pretty sure that's called forward. It should be backward slash in that case. Okay, backward slash and okay. Now if I run the command, okay, it says HICD. Did I save it? Let's go with the Control S to save it. Now if I run the command again, okay, it says enter your first number. I'll go with something like 2. Hit enter your second number. I'll go with 4. Okay, your sum is 6, your difference is -2, your result is 8, your quotient is 5. That's actually perfect. Although, what if is there like a evil function here or something? Because I remember Python, one of you guys in comments, they would like use the evil function. So I just printed use evil, gave a input inside a string like enter an operator. So I added an operator that actually worked like a calculator. That said, let me go with a Control C, copy that, gets inside here. Okay, paste it, add a bunch of spaces and say, I think it works. I mean, actually it does work. Let me drink some more coffee. Oh, that actually gave me a brain freeze. Let me keep it somewhere that it doesn't fall. Oops. Yes, that's how I warrior codes. You didn't just follow orders, you improved them using double instead of init or integer. Was a smart move because now you can handle decimals instead of just integers. That's the instinct of someone who isn't just satisfied with scraps but wants the full beast. No, there's not any evil. Oh, I see. Okay, only thing, your spelling of difference is sloppy. Okay, guys, I can spell. Okay, I don't care if the computer runs it. I care about discipline. If your code looks messy, soon your mind will be messy. Next instruction. Okay, how do we spell difference? D-I-F-F-E-R-E-N-C. D-I-F-F-E-R. Oh, I just forgot a E here. Basically, you have to make one. You have... Wait, do I have to like... You have to make one. Okay, I think I should like whatchamacallit, look into that after the stream. Next instructional question. Write a program that asks the user for their first name and last name separately, combines them into a single string with a space in between, print hello full name. Rules. Use string type. Make sure that there's exactly one space between first and last names. Okay, ask for first name and last name separately, combines them into a single string with space in between. I see. Okay, let me go with a Control A, delete the code, maybe zoom in a little. Now I'll go with a hashtag and I'm going to include something. Let's go ahead and include, add a angle brackets. I'll go with IO stream. So I want to include IO stream. Okay, and then let's see. Let me include something. I mean, not include, let me use something. I want to include IO stream using namespace standard. There we go. And a pair of semicolons. Okay, and then let's see. What else do I want to do? I want to drink some coffee maybe to jog my brains up. Okay, that said, I include IOStream using namespace and then a std standard, and then I gotta typecast my main function inside of an integer and add a space, go with a pair of curly braces, go to a new line, maybe another new line, go up, tap to indent. Now I'm going to be ask the user for their first name and last name. So I'll need two variables. Hint, fix plus oh, I see. Okay, I did learn about that. Hold up, I actually might know what that means. Okay, let's go with something like string. I'll create a string. This is gonna be called name. Okay, my name variable is gonna be a string, and then I'll create another string. This is gonna be called last. Let me change that to first actually. First name, last name. Okay, and then let me go ahead and add a console output, which is gonna be having two insertion operators. I am going to be inserting a f string, or like a string. It is going to be something like first name. This is going to be the first name. Okay, semicolon. I'll go with a console input. Now my input is going to have two insertion operators. I'll go with something like my first name variable, or my first variable. Okay, I'll add a semicolon. Okay, this should be exertion operator because I'm getting an input. Alright, next up, let me go ahead and add another one. So I'll go with cout, my console out. Hello there again. How are you doing, Harush? I appreciate you joining the stream. That said, let me go with two insertion operators, add a pair of parentheses, actually a pair of quotations. I'll go with last name. Then add a colon and then a space. Let me go with cin, my console in. I'm going to be adding two exertion operators, and this is going to be my last variable. Okay, I need to add a semicolon here as well. Okay, next up, let me go ahead and add another console output. My output is going to be having two insertion variables. I'm going to go with a string which says your full name is. Okay, I'll add two more insertion operators. I'm gonna go with my first name. This is going to be my first variable. Two more insertion operators. I'm gonna add a pair of quotes for a space. Okay, two more insertion operators. This is gonna be last. Two more insertion operators. Lastly, I'm gonna go with let's see, end line. Add a pair of semicolon, or just add a semicolon, and then I'll return 0. Okay, if I were to hit Control S, that saves the command, and then run the code. First name, I'll go with something like I don't know, Viv. Last name, Universe. Your full name is Viv Universe. It works. Okay, let's go with the Control C. Get Sensor here. And guys, I feel this is the absolute basics. I should like move up, but in the same time, I do want to get enough practice with this part and then I'll move on. Okay, let me say Sensei. I feel like it works. And I actually kinda understand it as well now. Okay, let's see. That's what I'm talking about, soldier. Clean, disciplined, and correct. You just... Okay, demonstrate it is how I pronounce it. Taking multiple string inputs, combining them properly with a space, printing a formatted output. This is the core of interactive programs. Now the user talks, your program listens, and responds like a proper machine. Next instructional question. We're setting it up a notch. Write a program that asks the user for 3 test scores, use double, calculates the average. Okay, do I need to know the average formula? Average is basically the mean if I'm not wrong. Just joined, which compiler is that? Excuse me guys, honestly guys, I think it is C++ compiler. Someone else asked me which compiler is on stream as well. I don't think I know properly, but does compiler mean like including IOStream? I should actually look more into it. Okay, that said, let's go down. Your average is average. Don't forget decimal precision. The average should be a decimal if necessary. Use meaningful variables. Score 1, score 2, score 3, average. Okay, I think I know. I think I even know the formula for this. Let me go with Control-A, delete this whole thing, maybe zoom in a little. I'm going to go with hashtag include. So I'm going to be including something. Let me include at a pair of ankle, what are they called? Ankles? I forgot. Ankle braces. I forgot, what was this called? I'm gonna include IOStream. I need to check. Compiler bring often standard libraries within their install. Okay, I think my compiler was something like M something. I'm pretty sure it was something like MWS, something like that. Guys, I should like name them down or something. Okay, I'm gonna include IOStream using namespace standard. Okay, I forgot what these called. Were they called ankle braces or something like that? Like ankle. Alright, next up, let me go ahead and typecast my main into an integer, my main function into an integer. Then add a pair of curly parentheses. Okay, let me create a few variables. The first variable that I'm going to be creating is something like, I think he means IDE is VS Code. Yeah, my IDE is VS Code. I do know what IDE means. I'm glad that I do know that. And the full form of IDE does stand for Integrated Development Environment. I did memorize that part for one of my previous course when I started my Python for 100 series. That said, let me go ahead and create a few variables. Since I'm going for average, I'll go with a integer. So I'll typecast my score 1 to be an integer. I'll go with score 2. I'll typecast that to be an integer as well. So score 2. Okay, maybe I gotta go with a semicolon. And then I'm gonna go with integer. This is gonna be my score 3. Okay, and then I'm gonna go with another integer. This is gonna be my score 4. Probably going to be the default by VS or GCC. I think it's GCC, guys, because I remember using G++ or something like that. I still don't know what that means. Okay, let me go with integer score. This is going to be number 5. Okay, perfect. And then average. So let me create average. Average is going to be integer. Honestly, I could have this to be double. So let me change them to be double. Let me copy that double, paste it here, paste it here, paste it here, and lastly here. Although my average AVG, my average variable, is going to be an integer. Okay, next up, let's see. Viv, you gotta go decimal calc. So decimal calculate using integer might not be that right one. I think too he have MSVC. I think it's MSVC. And yeah, honestly, I thought the same because I was like, I watched different videos, and even Sensei slash ChatGPT did say when calculating something, calculating using floats are going to be the most accurate. That said, I will be getting my scores as a decimal, although my average will be an integer. I wish that we had like a math modular where I could just go with round this, like the round function or something like that. Okay, let's see. Let me go ahead and add a C out, a console output with two insertion signs. Okay, or with a insertion sign that says something like, in a pair of double quotes, I'm gonna add a string that says score one, or let me just say score one. Okay, and then I'll go with a C input. My C input is gonna have two exertion signs. I'll end this with a semicolon. Okay, this is gonna be my score one. Okay, I wanna exert my score one, and then let me add another console output, which is gonna be having an insertion sign in a variable. I'm gonna go with score two. Okay, this is gonna be a output, which is gonna say score two, and then I'm gonna go with a console input with two exertion signs, right? This is gonna be score two. Maybe our VS Code is set up properly. I think that too. I think it's kind of messed up, but then I need to like check more into it after the stream if I have time, because I do got an exam like in a few days. Not anything related to programming, but my general college stuff. So I do gotta study for that as well. Include C math to include math library. Oh, okay, that actually would make things easier. But then if I include C math, would including IO stream be invalid? Let me try. Let me go with hashtag include ankle braces or ankle brackets CMAT. There we go. Oh, I can include multiple, so it's like modules. Okay, and then let me go with another C out with two insertion signs. This is gonna be a string which is gonna say something like score 3. There we go. Having average as integer data type is still going to be an issue. Well, you can try to set a breakpoint. Go with cursor next to the line number 15. Next to the number will pop up a red circle. That's a breakpoint. Click on it. Then in the top right, press 1. You can try to set up a breakpoint. Go with cursor to the line number 15. Okay, line number 15. Okay. Red. Oh, I see red line. There we go. Okay, I see a red dot, red circle. That's a breakpoint. Click on it. Then on the top right corner, press run. So if I hit run, wait, let me add a curly parentheses here, or a semicolon. Okay. If I hit a up arrow key. Okay, it says first name. I forgot to save. Let me go with the Control S. Control S to save. Okay, I gotta hit a up arrow key. If you run now, your code will run this point. You can evaluate the code. Hi. Desktop. Okay, I think I understand what that means. Does that mean that my code is going to stop after score 1 is just going to show me the average of score 1 or something like that? Okay, let me go with the C out. Maybe you have to press on the arrow next to the run and select code debug. Oh, let me try that. Okay, write here debug C++ file. Okay. Let's see. Launch program C/user does not exist. It says launch JSON file. I think I'll look into. Honestly, I think I do know what JSON files are. Actually, I don't think I do. It's still deeper than that. Better pass it for now. Honestly, yeah, I do want to like learn the basics first and get a quick hang of it, and then I'll move on to like some complicated stuff. Okay, that said, I'll go with C out. Add an insertion sign, a string. This is going to be my score. Okay, this should be Cin, actually a console input to exertion signs. This is gonna be my score 4. Actually score 3. There we go. Then let me go with a Cout to insertion signs. This is gonna be my score 4. Add a semicolon, go with a console in to exertion signs. This is gonna be my score 4. Lastly, I'll go with a Cout and insertion sign. This is gonna be my score 5. Add a semicolon and then go with a Cin, console in to exertion signs. I'll go with my score 5. Score 5, semicolon. Maybe add a semicolon here as well. Okay, you have to create a VS Code folder, but check it later with ChatGPT. Honestly, I was like YouTube tutorials plus ChatGPT plus Sensei, and try figuring that out off stream. That said, let me go with a Cout, a console output, 2 forward slashes, actually an insertion sign. I'll insert something like your average score is. Okay, so in a pair of parentheses, I'll go with your average score is. Okay, honestly, instead of going with space, I'll add 2 more insertion signs, go with a pair of quotes. There we go. 2 more, actually another insertion sign. This is gonna be my average. Okay, my average variable. And then I'll add a semicolon. And return 0. And a semicolon. Alright, so let me do the math here now for my average. So, excuse me guys, I'll set my average variable to be equal to, okay, let's see, so I'll go with the sum of all my numbers. So score 1 score 1 variable plus score 2 variable, there we go, control Z, plus score 3 variable plus score 4 variable plus score 5 variable. And then I'm gonna divide it by my total number of scores, which is set to 5. And how do I know this? Whatchamacallit formula, guys? I did memorize this part like before for my math class or something. Although, Cout, do I need to add a colon? I mean a semicolon. Okay, I think that works. If I run the command, score 1, I'll say I got 88%, score 2, I got 90%, score 3, 99%, score 4. Why does it say this thing? I'll go with like 70%. Was it showing something wrong? Insertion, exertion, insertion, exertion, insertion, exertion, insertion, exertion, insertion, exertion. That should be correct. You deleted the declaration for score 1. The declaration for score 1. Did I delete something, guys? That Cout, declaration for score 1. Wait, if I run the command again, I hit up. Okay, it says you will score 2 double score 1. I did declare it, right? That's my score variable. And then count, I inserted it, exerted that. Oh, okay, let me go with the control S. I think I didn't save it, guys. Now if I run the command, score 1, let's go with 99. Score 2, let's go with 89. Score 3, 77. Score 4, let's go with 89. Score 5 is going to be something like, I don't know, I got 100. Your average is 374. Wait, hold up, guys. Is that how we count average? I think I messed up my formula, guys. That's definitely not how. I've never seen an average be 374. That was probably just the adding of all numbers. Okay, actually, let me go with the control C. Let me get Sensei here. Okay, let me paste out a bunch of space and say Sensei. I think I know how it works, but did I mess up my average formula question mark? Ha, soldier. Okay, it's ha ha ha, soldier. You almost had it, but you just tripped over a little math landmark. Let's break it down. Your mistakes: score 1 plus score 2 plus score 3 plus score 4 plus score 5 divided by 5. Operator precedence. Division happens before addition. That means only score 5 is divided by 5 and the rest are just added. Oh, so it should it be in a tuple? Wait, hold up. I think I know, guys. That was actually pretty silly. There we go. First I add these scores up, then I divide the complete score by 5. If I run the command, it's it's about the basic bracket notations, guys. I'm so stupid. Okay, let me go with an up sign. I forgot to save it. Let me go with Control S. I wish it could like auto save. It used to like auto save on PyCharm. Okay, I'll go with 99, 89, 99, 80, 100. Your average is 93%. Perfect, it works. Go with the Control A, Control C. Okay, guys, that was kind of embarrassing. Okay, I shall not do that mistake again, guys. Let me say, Sensei, it works. Dot dot dot. That was a silly mistake. Okay, let's see. Somebody some more coffee, maybe. I'm pretty sure that's not how we chug coffees, but I am very thirsty. Okay, ha ha ha, exactly, soldier. That's the kind of mistake everyone makes when they're learning. Not a sign of weakness, a sign of experience. Now we have learned operator precedence and the importance of using the right data type. Quick tweak to make it perfect. Right now, average is still an integer, so decimals are chopped off. If you want the real average including fractions, change it to double. If still having average as integer data type is an issue, it defeats the purpose of having double individual scores. Honestly, I used to think that average is like a percent, like I got a 93%. Let me change that to double and check. I'll go with Control S to save. If I run the command, score 1, my score 1 is, let's go with 99, 89, 80, 97, and 99. 92.8%. Okay, I think that I think a score could be 0.8 as well. That does make sense. Okay, let's see. Let's go Sensei here. Okay, let me say Sensei. I think I understand. Dot dot dot. Okay, I did forget what topic what topic was this? Question mark. Was it like print statements or something like that? Question mark. I honestly forgot what was this topic called. Ha ha ha, yes soldier, you're on the right track. This topic is called input and output. Oh, so I/O means input and output. Okay, that makes sense. In C++, C out stands output, printing stuff on the screen. C in or console input stands for, oh, standard input. Wait. C out is standard output. Didn't C stand for console? I thought it was console input and console output. Standard output, end line moves the okay, moves the cursor to the next line like hitting enter. You're also practicing variables alongside I/O because the data type has to go somewhere in memory. So far, everything we've done so far. Once you master this, you'll be able to move into math operators, logical decisions, if statements, okay, and loops, the real meat of programming. Alright, let me say, in that case, let's say, can we do more practice questions? Question mark. Excuse me, guys. Excellent, I like that hunger. We're going to keep drilling until your stream sees a legend at work. Instructional question number 4. Write a program that asks the user for their name, asks the user for 3 exam scores, use double, calculate the average of the score of the 3 scores, print a message, name, your average is average. Use meaningful variables, name, score 1, score 2, score 3, average. Keep the average as a decimal, don't round it to integer, make the output readable with a space between words and values. Type it out, soldier. I want to see perfect execution, no shortcuts, no slippery mistakes. Okay, let me get Sensei there. Let me start out by going Control A, deleting this whole thing. And let me add a hashtag. I want to include, let's include ankle brackets IO stream. I want to include IO stream, and then using my IO stream, actually, I don't think it's using IO stream, it's using namespace. I thought it was called using IO space IO. I thought it was using including IO stream. I want to be using namespace. Okay, I don't know what was it called. I don't know what was I thinking. Okay. First I include IO stream. That's like my module. And then using namespace as standard. Using namespace standard. Okay. Let me go ahead and typecast my main function inside of an integer. Add a space. Honestly, I do want to go in a new line and try adding the pair of curly braces. Okay, that works as well. What if I like indent this? If I go tab, that works as well. Okay, let me go with Control-Shift-Z. There we go. Okay, what do I want to add? I want to add a few variables. So the first variable could be name. So to add a name, let's see, I could typecast my name to a float. So I'll go with double. Let's say name variable. This is going to be my user's name, and then I'll go with double score 1. This is going to be my user score 1. I'll go with double. I'm going to typecast my score 2 to a float. This is going to be score 2. And then let me go ahead and add another double, typecast my score 3 to a double, and then add a semicolon. And then let me go ahead and add a double for my average. I'll go with double. This is going to be average. And I just realized this is going to be string. There we go. Okay, the reason it is a string because my player's name is going to be a string. It's not going to be a number. Okay, that said, what else would I need? Honestly, since I wouldn't need anything, let me go ahead and do the math. My math is going to be something like this. Let me reassign my average variable to be equal to a pair of parentheses, my score 1 plus my score 2 plus my score 3. And I'm going to divide that whole thing by 3. Okay, so the sum of all numbers divided by my total numbers. Imagine cout is a file. When you do cout insertion operators something, you write that file, then Windows takes what's in that file and pushes it to your console. It reverses. The reverse is true for sin. Oh, I see. Okay. Imagine cout is a file. When you do cout something, you write to that file. Then Windows takes what's in that file and pushes it to your console. And this is my console. Okay, actually, is this considered my console, or is like when I run the command, is that considered my console? I'm pretty sure this is my console, right? Okay, this is probably my IDE, or no, VS Code is my IDE. What is this called? Okay, next up, let me go ahead and add a cout. So I'll go with standard output. I'll add two insertion operators. So for standard output, I'll go with cout. Add a semicolon here, like a semicolon here. Okay, I'm gonna be adding something. Let's see. Let's go with my name variable. Okay. Add two more insertion variables. Go with a colon space, two more insertion variables. Name. I might add a comma here. There. Okay, so name. Okay, what did Sensei say? Your average is average. So let's go with something like your average is let's see. Your average is I can go with two more insertion variables, my avg variable. Okay, and then two more insertion variables. I'm gonna end my line at a semicolon, and lastly I'll return 0 semicolon. Okay, if I were to do Control S to save my command and run the command, okay, I could hit the top sign, I mean the up arrow key. Doesn't it do anything? Hit enter. Did I save my command? Okay, if I run the command, okay, it says that your average is 2 point. I didn't even enter an average. Oh, I didn't go with C out. Okay, my bad, guys. Hold up, let me go with C out. My C out is gonna be something like 2 insertion keys. Let's see, I'll go with something like score 1 at a colon. I'll go with a CN, a standard input with an exertion operator. This is gonna be my score 1. There we go. And then I'll go with another C out. This is going to be an insertion operator. My standard output will have an insertion operator. This is going to be my score 2. Okay, I'll add a semicolon, go with a standard operator for in or standard input, which is going to have an insertion extension operator, which is going to be my score 2. And then let me go ahead and add a C out. Okay, with a insertion operator. This is going to be my score 3. There we go. Maybe I add a semicolon there, a semicolon here. And lastly, I'll go with a CN, a standard insertion operator, or a standard input, which is going to have an insertion operator. This is going to be my score 3 with a semicolon. Alright, now if I were to run the command. Okay, it saves, okay, I forgot to save my command. Let me go with Control S. It saves my command. Now if I run the command, it says score 1. Actually, I might do a small tweak here. If I add a colon and space, that makes it look much better. There we go for score 3 as well. Now if I run the command, maybe I hit the top key. Did I go with the Control S? Let's go with Control S. Now if I run the command, score 1 is like, I don't know, 99. Inside of my terminal. Okay, and then I'll go with 72. 89. Your average is 2.321. Huh. Okay, I think because my average should go under my Cout, right? I mean, I don't think so. This should update those. That should update this. Okay, let me go to Control C, get Sutsa here. And guys, I honestly might have to end the stream soon because I do got to do a lot of college stuff. Because I have an exam soon in like a few days. Let me say Sutsa. I feel like I messed up question mark. Oh, I think I didn't ask for a name. I mean, I could ask for a name as well. Let me actually try that before I see what Sutsa says. Cout is going to have 2 insertion operators. Let me say enter a name. Okay, a semicolon. I'll go with a standard input with an exertion operator. This is going to be my name variable with a semicolon. If I were to do Control S to save my code, run the command. Okay, name. I'll go with something like, I don't know, Sarah. Okay, score 1 is like 99, 89, 80. Okay, your average is 2.34. Okay. Wait, it says... Okay, it does say Sarah, your averages. Alright. Let me get Sutsa here. Hey, how's it going? How are you doing? Shakti, I appreciate you joining the stream. That said, haha, soldier, you're thinking too far ahead and you tripped over your own shooting line. Look at this. Average equal to score 1 plus score 2 plus score 3 divided by 3. You calculated average before the user even typed the scores. I did think that. At this point, score 1, score 2, score 3 are uninitialized, basically garbage. The fixed stuff. Okay, I literally thought of doing this, but then later I was like, it should be the exact same thing because they all are like global variables inside of my main function. Okay, I think that's how it works in Python, but I think that's not how it works in C++. Okay, let me go ahead and paste this. Delete the extra spaces. Now if I run the command, I didn't go with the Control S. Let me go with the Control S. That saves the code if I run the command. Okay, maybe a didn't I like save the Control S to save? If I run the command, there we go, enter a name. I'll go with something like Sarah in my terminal. Okay, score 1 is 80, score 2 is 90, score 3 is 80. Your average is 83.33%. Okay. Why does it ask like for a name again? I'll try going with. Okay, score 1 is 89, uh, 89 and 80. Your average is 86. Okay. Wait, how did my average here be 83.33? Okay, I didn't have a floating point number up there. Average is enter. Okay. Oh, I could go with. I didn't know that I could use scores like this. Okay. Okay, so I could go with score 2, score 3. Okay, I could go with it like this as well. And honestly, I might add average up here as well. So average. Okay, I didn't know we could like do stuff like this here. Actually, no, I think that was like a common thing because like I did this a lot in Python. Okay, that said, I go with cout, enter a name, enter scores. Okay, let me go with the Control S to save if I run the command. Aren't you sleepy? It's honestly 4 p.m. here, and I do gotta start my college. I do gotta study for my college after the stream. Let's go with score 1 is something like 80, 90, and 80. Okay, your average is 83.33. I see. Okay, let's go with the Control C. Let me get Sensei here. Okay, let me paste it at a bunch of space Sensei. I think it works. Hell yeah, soldier, that's perfect. You finally got the order right. Your variables are clean and the average will be calculated correctly. You've officially mastered standard input, standard output, variables, calculations with double, proper order of operations. This is exactly the kind of solid foundation that lets you move on to bigger programs without tripping over your own code. Instructional challenge, we're going to add a twist for bonus. Write a program that asks the user for their name, asks the user for 3 exam scores, double calculates the average, adds a bonus of 5 points on the average. If the average is below 50, prints. Okay, I need to add if statements. Honestly, I might go for if statements next stream. That said, I might end the stream right now because guys, I do gotta prepare for my exam. I can't fail it. Okay, let me actually check my stream was going good on Twitch and Kick. Okay, let's see. Okay, why is it like loading? Is it because I'm using Edge? Okay, there we go. Twitch stream was going good. Okay, Kick stream's going good as well. Alright, that said, let me go to my main camera right here. Alrighty guys, that's honestly, am I audible? Okay, that's honestly basically it for the stream. I do want to stream longer. Maybe after my college over, I'll have more time to stream like for 6 hours a day. That said, I'm basically like ending the stream here. So if you guys like this stream, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like it helps with my algorithm, sharing makes you smile, and subscribing is like a cherry on top. And guys, I did start multi-streaming on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube at the same time. So if you guys enjoy my content, haven't followed me on Twitch and Kick it, make sure to follow me on Twitch and Kick. And if you guys haven't subscribed to me on YouTube, make sure to subscribe to me on YouTube. And we'll also join the Discord. And I'll catch you guys in the next live stream or video. Peace. All the best for your exam. I appreciate you so much.